Welcome! Today we are going to demystify one of the biggest challenges when you're starting to learn Mandarin Chinese. How do you pronounce a word you've never even seen before? Well, by the end of this quick explainer, you're going to have the key to unlock the sounds of this absolutely incredible language.
So let me just ask you this. You look at Mandarin and you see these beautiful, intricate characters. Thousands and thousands of them. It's kind of intimidating, right? Without some kind of guide, it'd be like trying to read a book written in a secret code. Where would you even start?
Well, believe it or not, the answer is actually really elegant and simple. It's a system called Pinyin. It was developed back in the 1950s and was a total game changer for teaching people how to read. It basically works like a cheat code, taking all those complex sounds and writing them out using the Roman alphabet. You know, the one we use every day.
So how does this code actually work? Let's dive in and crack it open together. You're about to see just how logical and simple it really is.
And here's the wild part. Every single syllable in Mandarin, every sound you make, is built from just two basic components. Think of them like Legos. Once you understand these two simple blocks, you've got the foundation for the entire system.
Okay, so our first building block is called the initial. It's exactly what it sounds like. The first consonant sound that kicks off a syllable. You know, like the B in book or the M in map.
And our second block, that's the final. This is everything that comes right after the initial. It's the vowel part that finishes the sound. So in book, the uk sound would be the final. The initial starts it, and the final completes it. Simple as that.
So we've got our two pieces of the puzzle, initials and finals. Now for the fun part, seeing how they snap together, and trusting there's a really powerful and super simple formula for this.
And here it is. It really is as easy as 1, 2, 3. You just pick an initial, you pick a final, and you put them together. That's it. No weird exceptions, no complex rules to memorize, just a straightforward combination.
This simple equation right here is the master key to Pinyin. Initial plus final equals a complete syllable. If you remember one thing from all this, make it this.
Let's see it in action. Here we have the initial B and the final A. You put them together and you get ba. See? Totally intuitive.
Okay, let's do another one just to make sure it sticks. We take the initial M, we add the final I, and it becomes me. It's a consistent, predictable pattern.
Now here's a great example. Sometimes a final is made up of a couple of letters, but the rule stays exactly the same. Here, the I and the E work together to create one single final sound. So you still just take your initial Q, combine it with the entire final IE to get Kie.
All right, you've seen the formula, you've seen the examples. Now, theory time is over. It's your turn to be the architect and build some syllables yourself.
Okay, it's your turn to play. Think of this as a quick matching game. Pick any initial you see on the left and match it with any final from the right to create a syllable. Go ahead, give it a shot.
So how did you do? Here are just a few of the combinations you could have come up with. Maybe you matched D and ow to get dao, or N and an to make non. This really shows you how flexible the system is. You can mix and match these parts to create all sorts of sounds.
You're doing awesome. You've learned the parts, you've practiced combining them, so I think you're ready to put your new skills to the test in our final challenge round.
This is where the rubber meets the road. We're going to do a quick-fire round of questions to see what you've learned. Ready? Let's do it.
First one up, T plus what gives you tau? The missing piece is the final ow. Nice.
Okay, next. This one's a little trickier. Sh plus what makes the sound shui. Look closely. You need the final we. You are totally getting the hang of this.
And for the last question, we're going to flip it around on you. What initial do you need to add to the final eng to get the syllable feng? That missing first piece is the initial F. Perfect.
And just like that, you've cracked the code. That simple, repeatable formula, initial plus final, is the fundamental secret behind pronouncing every single word in Mandarin Chinese. How cool is that?
You know, there's a famous quote from the philosopher Lao Tzu, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." And what you did here today, that was it. That was your crucial first step. You've built the foundation, and now the whole journey of learning this language is open to you.
So we'll leave you with this thought. You have the tools now. You understand the system. You have the architectural plans for Mandarin sounds. The only question left is,
What will you build next?